So for this first series, I want to talk about how I go about tuning a bow. I've done it many different ways, and this is the most efficient and easiest way that I have found to tune a bow. So to start, I want to talk about tying in knock points and tying in your D loop. Knock points are important. If you ever change your D loop, if it breaks, if it frays, you know where to retie it, you know where your knock is going to be at. So to start, you're going to want to center your arrow through the burger hole, make sure the arrow is hanging down freely, mark each side with a silver Sharpie. Next, you're going to tie in the knock points on each side, and for this, I just do overhand knots. I do one on top, one on bottom, 3 times, so I have a total of 3 knots on each side. So you start by going right over left on top, and then you switch to the bottom, go right over left on bottom, right over left on top again, right over left on bottom again, and right over left on the top. And this is the last time that I do it. I just do it so I have 3 knots on each side. And then you're going to go left over right and tie a square knot, and I actually loop it around twice. I found that the knot holds better than if you just loop it around one time. So you're going to tie off a square knot, take the ear off so you don't burn your knock, and then trim each side. I give it about, I don't know, 1/8 of an inch on each side, and then just burn it down with a lighter. An important thing to note here, I make sure that those 2 little balls that you're burning and the knot are facing back towards you, so it doesn't get in the way of your D loop. Alright, the last step is to tie in the D loop, and this is probably one of the easier parts of this process. So you burn the end down, fluff up the end, burn the end down, tap it down with a lighter. And then you're going to loop your knot so that the burned end is facing away from you, and this is important so you don't get excess torque when you're drawing and holding it full draw. You're going to wrap it around the back side, come back around the front, and go through the back hole again. And I cut it just at the top of the D loop, maybe a little higher, and then I fluff that side up, make sure it gives it a nice ball. It's important not to burn it either. If you burn the ball in the D loop, it can get really brittle and it's more prone to breaking. And then usually I would tighten this down with a set of needle nose pliers and just stretch the D loop. The last time I did that though, my pliers actually broke, so don't buy your needle nose pliers from Harbor Freight because they will break. So here I'm just trying to stretch it the best I can with the Allen key. And that's it.